Okay? And I shoveled it right in. You'd say, get out of here. You're crazy, right? You know, we need to be disciplined that we don't listen. We don't let garbage come into here. We got a world full of it, right? What we want to do is keep ourselves pure in every way. You know, if you're listening to stuff, if it's bad advice, if it's bad counsel, if it's ungodly counsel, you need to cut it out. Because it can cause you to err from the words of knowledge. You know. And so, you know, that walking in the light, walking in truth. You know what our world isn't a battle of? It's a battle of truth. That's really what it is. Are you going to believe the truth, or are you going to believe a lie? You know, the Garden of Eden started with the truth being challenged. The truth was challenged. Where does truth come from? It comes from God. God is the author of all truth. When God speaks, it's true. The devil, he's a liar. That was back in John 8. If we ever get back there, probably. But the devil is a liar. He's a murderer from the beginning. You know, when you choose to walk in darkness, and when you choose to dabble in stuff that is not good for you, that's in darkness, you're choosing a lie. And you think you can play with fire? You think you can take fire to your bosom and not get burned? You can't do it. See, we live in an age where everything's accessible, isn't it? You have a computer, you have a channel for film. You have a TV, the same thing. If you go out and anywhere, it's there. So we have to be disciplined. I have to discipline myself, what I look at. You know, we've got to do that. So, one time a young man came to me and said, godly young man, I'll put it that way. This was not any ordinary. He was a godly young man. And loved the Lord. And I knew he did and does. And he said, I got a real problem. He's married. And he said, every time I drive by this certain restaurant, I begin to think really unclean thoughts. And you might know the restaurant. We have a few in this area. He said, I just can't help it. It's tormenting me. Now, this was serious business for him. It was causing him to really stumble. So, ready for the really spiritual answer? Take another way home. It's that simple. You see, we often get this idea that because I'm experiencing something and I'm powerless to it, you know, that I can't do anything about it. And we sit there and we struggle and strive. So, you know what he did? And this amazed me. This utterly amazed me. He did what I told him to do. And you know what his testimony was? He got real victory. You know, we got to be mature enough that we know ourselves. And if we have temptations in our life, we got to think about it. Let's look at one more verse before we stop. Proverbs chapter 4. A couple little verses here. Proverbs chapter 4, verse 10. Hear, O my son, and receive my sayings, and the years of your life shall be many. I have taught you in the way of wisdom. I've led you in right paths. When you go, your steps shall not be straitened or hindered. And when you run, you will not stumble. Take fast hold of instruction. Let her not go, keep her, for she is your life. You know, the book of Proverbs has blessed me so much in my life since I've been a Christian. And I'll challenge you, get into it and read it. We were talking this morning, Phoebe, about it's got enough chapters to read one a day for most months. But it's some real wisdom on how to get along with people, how when temptation comes, I mean, many things. Some real wisdom. Now look at verse 14. Enter not in the path of the wicked, and go not in the way of evil men. Avoid it. Pass not by it. Turn from it, and pass away. Does he want you to get a picture there? Is he giving you a little bit of warning there? You know? Sometimes I hear people say, well, I just, you know, I have this problem with drinking alcohol. I just don't know how to stop it. And I just pray for me. I need help. Pray for me. Okay. I'll pray for you, but I want to give you some advice first. Number one, don't buy. Okay? If you have to, when you leave the house, leave all your money and credit cards at home. Okay? Number two, if you have friends that do it, don't do it. Don't go to those friends' house. Avoid it. Pass by it. Turn from it. And pass away. Right? Don't enter into the path that way. You see, we're not helpless. God's given us a brain. We're able to walk in the Spirit. You know, some of these things that are challenging to us. I have a problem with things in the computer. I just get drawn into it. I got an answer. You have a baseball bat? Maybe you don't have to go to that extreme. You can just go to your second floor window and drop it out. The point is, you know, walking in the Spirit is very, very practical. It's not putting yourself in a place where you're weak. Right? Because believe me, temptations can be overwhelming. That's why they're temptations. And the enemy knows they're tailor-made for us. Right? Your temptation is different from somebody else's maybe. But one thing we know is they're all common to us.